And we're back on the Mana Symbol channel. We're going to do a little bit more Grixis Gyoza. A few different changes. We've got some main deck Thoughtseize, cut one Urza, moved it to the sideboard. So kind of trying out the transformational sideboard thing with cards like Kolaghan's Command and Thoughtseize can come in a wide variety of matchups, as well as the last Urza and Metallic Rebukes. And then Fatal Push Abrade, Alpine Moon, and these one of Silver Bullets for the Urza Saga is definitely something that we can use in more particular matchups. So let's take it back out. This deck has gone 3-2 and 4-1 so far, so really quite successful for a new brew. And thank you, Frothy Omen, for pointing out that I had my thing on. The frothiest of omens. So if I see portents of the future in beer, is that a frothy omen? Monka X actual beer. Well, it's Keith's. Keidra Spike you 17. Thanks for the follow. Are you the are you the online player? That's your lawyer? Oh yeah, are we doing some kind of thing? You were asking me about doing commentary, and then I haven't heard from you anything about it. I don't care. I'm just like curious. I'm Spike you online. Okay, I've played against you a bunch of times. I remember you mostly being very good. Trying to fire it? Well, if you need any like production support, I mean, I don't consider myself to be excellent or anything, but like I put effort. Hard corralling players when you have no clout. I mean, you could borrow some of mine. All right, it's a fine opener. Dr. Rocket Bait is our opponent. That is a name. Green red scales. This should be quite the matchup. One of the few decks that can really quite easily play through getting Emrakul, which is a funny thing to think of. Oh, okay, that's not very threatening. Although if they find Ozolith into what have you very quickly. So this is nice because it means I don't have to sacrifice the blood and go down an artifact already. I don't have a huge number of red cards in the deck, so let's just go ahead and use the Bloodstained Mire there, and we'll just hold on to the Spire for future stuff. And then we can cast Thought Monitor next turn, or we can go for the token. We have all the options. Basilisk color. Hot. Into nothing? Deal. Okay. I think I would rather Thought Monitor than anything else. We can even discard this cookbook to... Can I? 1, 2, 3... No, it's all... Yeah, we can discard this cookbook and then play Monitor. I think that's the play. It looks a little weird, but I'm like 100% sure this is like the best possible sequence for this turn. Because this sets me up the most likely Emrakul next turn, which admittedly is kind of against their board. But it's just so powerful that, like, how can I care? Theoretically, too, if they go to pump the Hangerback Walker, we can just smash it in response with Asmora. I think this is a free attack. They can pump the Hangerback Walker and use the extra mana to make a servo. But I think I shouldn't worry about that. I'll just let them pump the Hangerback and make the servo here. We need to hold up the Asmora food activation just in case they have Ravager into whatever. We can also grab Aether Spellbomb next turn with the Saga, which is pretty great. Yogmoth, okay. Currently has Summoning Sickness. Okay. Yeah, it is King. Okay. The question is, did I fuck up? Okay. Deal. So if they want me to board wipe them, I can just attack with Asmo. If they block with all 5, we can go bounce 1, shoot 1. And I still have another food for next turn. I can't imagine that they have the ability to kill me through that. Or we just hang back. I don't hate hanging back here. play a Voldaren Epicure to give myself the ability to more freely cycle the blood that's in play. Okay. No Ravager. Okay. Sure. I'm almost tempted to toss one of these Emrakuls right now, just shuffle my graveyard back in, but it's like most of the cards there I was happy to draw. But it's fine too. Ballista. Yikes. I know. All right. Blood Fountain go. Well, that's a draw. Okay, let's shuffle in 2 of these Emrakuls. 3 time locks. Pog. Yeah, that's definitely what's happening here. So we get Emrakul in response to Emrakul going in the graveyard there. I didn't really need to do it this way, but why not? All right. Okay. How many artifacts do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Do we survive this turn? I don't know, but if we do, and then we survive the next turn, I can cast an Emrakul a turn. So I don't know. I feel like my opponent's been spectacularly bad at putting on pressure where they theoretically should have been able to. But I don't have an answer for you, Carrion Lynch. We can just cast the Emrakul. I've done it before. I mean, this doesn't look like they're killing me. Well, I mean, a Ravager kills you. It surely does. Actually, I'm not sure that it does. Call her not really a beatdown card. I mean, I agree with you. Hey, notes in an octave. Yipes. I think so, Priest of Gix. So I think Asmora here is going to kill the Smith with a food shot. Block, 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 block. Shoot down the Smith? Or just take 4? Just taking 4 seems fine. Nicely done, notes in an octave. They lost an absolute ton of resources there for not much gain. You'd shoot? We're okay. Once Urza resolves next turn, I can sacrifice a lot of food. You have to remember that. Like, I'm not as low as I look. Oh. It's actually not that good here. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. I can Vengeance the Urza and then cast Emrakul. It's lethal? No, more. They sacrifice the Hangerback Walker and they get flyers. They're at 16. Oh, they only get 1, and I have the Spellbomb? And the food. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you're right. People forget their high damn. Yeah, we can kill a lot. Plus, we have the thought monitors to help close, so we're gonna have more. Mord is right all the time, dude. Yeah, there it is. Have you invited Mord to your thing? You should have Mord in your thing. He's amazing. He's very entertaining to watch. And he's very, very good at Magic. I know he's going to be one of the Sailor Scouts with us. It does give them 1 blocker, Carrion Lich, and we can remove that with food tokens or an Aether Spellbomb. So, nothing to be concerned about. They didn't sack the Walker. What are you gonna do? Inkmoth? So I can shoot this to prevent them from killing my Thought Monitor, but even if they... I don't... Do I care? I don't think I care. Yeah, the only thing we care about are things that block the Emrakul. What are you doing? I guess the techie play from them would be crank the Hangerback Walker and then kill it with Walking Ballista. But we just kill it here. Would you like to kill it in response, opponent? Just bounce it? I mean... Yeah, bouncing it was probably slightly better. I'm just gonna let them time themselves out as much as they feel like it here. They're really playing with fire on their clock. You do not have an out here, opponent. Like, there they go. Yeah. So the question is, do I keep the combo in this matchup? I think so. We just like board in K-Com and Abrade. And the Needle. Board out the Shadowspear. They're probably not getting bigger than their board a lot of the time. Well, to be fair, Mord, mine in theory did more things, right? Because next turn we get to attack with the Emrakul and the Construct. The problem is the Construct never had Trample. So mine was really cool, and I get a Time Walk out of it and a permanent Emrakul. So I was just considering it because it was possible. If opponent realized your play, they could ping down one. Yeah, sure. There's no way anyone in the world would have said, oh, they're Goryo's vengeancing their Urza, and then they're going to use the mana to cast an Emrakul. I better kill one of their creatures in response. There's just no fucking way, dude. There's no way. I don't believe it. Not for a second. What's the red card? Voldaren Epicure. Why would you Goryo's Vengeance Urza? Why wouldn't you? I just don't think you understand how the average person thinks because you're so smart. You're so much smarter than the average player, Mort. I think a lot of like you're just out of touch. Not a bad thing. It's just okay, but what is your read in the average scenario where that happens, quote unquote? I'm gonna keep this. Psycho keep. This is a Mord keep. This is a Mord keep. It's kind of a 6, but it's a really good 6. Mord is distressed. He's always distressed. He's a very high stress individual. Yeah, exactly. Constant state. Exactly. He's more high maintenance. More keep always works. It's a good 6 for this deck. Top deck vengeance. Be nice. Sometimes it's nice to just have it. Do the thing. Hanger back, sure. Hey, Kaya. How you doing, friend? Congratulations once again on your run yesterday. So I think I let them fetch with Saga, and then I shatter the Ozolith. No, I'll shatter the Ozolith at some point during the turn. I don't need to do it in response. And then next turn we go Blood Fountain into Thought Monitor. Feels pretty good. Mord needs a Morty snack. Ruh-roh. Mord needs a Morty snack. I don't. I'm not good at the Scooby-Doo voice. You monster. Yeah, I should have seen that coming. That's on me. Well, I mean, I don't... I can abrade the Pithing Needle? Should I? I guess so. I'm concerned about this, but... Mord. Yeah, just top deck the Goryos and win. They'll have a lot of Thopters, but we don't really care about that, right? Not what I'm looking for, but... I don't think this is a very efficient opponent. It's soon, though. Crack the blood? Yeah, probably. The blood. It's a clue with Ovalchase in your hand, actually. Or close enough to it. We crack clues, eat food, and drink blood. What is this, an Anne Rice novel? Culinary Vampire Detectives on Netflix next fall. Is that a thing that I'm supposed to know is a thing? Is that a thing? Help? Twitch chat help. Is Culinary Vampire Detectives a thing that I should know is a thing? Well, that's annoying. Clue food blood. Oh, they're just making a joke about... Yeah, I got it. Yeah, if it's possible, Rancid Mind. But both times I've been close, it's just been better to Vengeance. It's definitely possible. It's definitely something I would like to do. Um, but you're not. You're not. Okay, well. Parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme. Love that Futurama bit. Yikes. Double yikes. So we can gain life here. Yeah, unfortunately I boarded out my Shadowspear, so my Giant Construct will not be as useful here as it could be. Our opponent does not have Luris. They did in game 1. I wonder what they boarded in. With percent play, Blood Fountain's basically Soul Ring. Ah, it's better. No, Saga's not legendary. No Sagas are legendary. Initially, they were all going to be legendary. They changed it, so it's not. When they were designing Path. There's already a result called "Let Them Eat Steak." That's hysterical. I love that. Dispatch? Yeah, it could be Dispatch. Obviously, it wouldn't be Path. I mean, you can do it in response to the Ovalchase opponent. It doesn't affect anything. Okay. Ho 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 ho! I screwed up my mana. I should have had Aether Spellbomb activatable. I guess I needle Ravager. Yeah, that's the only choice. We needle Ravager, and then most of the rest of this stuff is nowhere near as frightening. Yeah, I'm like very certain. God damn, this song's so good. This is one of the few beautiful songs in this world that I love, mostly because it's associated with Watchmen for me. I think I'm gonna forego casting the cookbook this turn in order to have a food activation, just in case. Does that make sense? 9, 10, 11, 12. Sorry, 11, 12. The drawers I can't quite cast. I hate the disturbed version of this song, but that's just me. The original is just too good. I can't. I like it is very different. I don't. At least it's different. That's one of the things I like about the cover. Is at least it's not trying to be the same thing. For some reason, the sort of cinematic trailer tone of the disturbed one just really bothers me. Nice. Most covers of songs are super lame, IMO. That's probably... Okay, I think we grab Spellbomb for safety here, although... So, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, next turn we can cast the Emrakul. But this gives me infinite ability to crack foods. So I can't imagine this game goes much longer. I should have tapped something for that, but it's probably not going to matter. We had 15? This put me down 1, up 1, Mord. There's just... I can't... It's not possible. There's no way I had 15. We have 14 artifacts. They're all untapped, but the shock land. Oh, I could have shocked. Right. And the shock land. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Just big punt. Yes, I understand. I totally get it. I didn't look before it happened because I had miscounted before and I was locked in on my miscount. It'll probably be fine. And if it's not, it's on me. Let's spin Urza. Maybe we'll just spin into one. Right? I mean, I've done that now. I have done this before. Nope. Alright, we'll just pass here. I just want to have enough food up to crack. Their Saga's only going to 2 here, so it's not going to matter. I guess I could have attacked with the Construct. If they get a bunch of Thoppers, I'm not really worried. We'll be fine. They only have 1 card in hand. The 1 card is either the Ravager or the way to remove the Needle. And in either case, I have Asmo and Spellbomb on deck. It's over. We get to go achievement unlock this game. I love it. Do I just do it pre-combat to see if they'll scoop immediately? Uh-huh. Don't do it, opponent. Don't do it. They don't have a second red. If I kill their Inkmoth in response, this play is just over, right? Bounce the Construct. The Construct is my Construct? Wait for modular? Yeah, that's fine. Construct meaning Thought Monitor? Oh, the modular trigger made it bigger, right? Sorry, the modular modifier. Yeah, that would have been good, Mort. I didn't realize because you said the Construct. It's like almost everything on this battlefield's a Construct. No, I mean it's okay. Yeah, I should have bounced the worker. I didn't realize that line was even available. I mean, I just bounced the Thought Monitor, right? Or just shoot down the Inkmoth. We're still casting the Emrakul next turn. Like, very easily. Yeah. Okay. Deal. Yeah. The construct. You know the one over there. No, not that construct. The other construct. Technically correct. Yes. So neutral. If there are all these constructs, would that make this situation a social construct? Mord, say your thing. Tell Dry Boomer to get out. This time it wasn't off a spin. This is a new one. This is a new one. Eh. One shot each time you... Bisha. I guess I should bounce one of these hangerbacks. Just bounce Emrakul? Oh, yeah, we could have bounced the Emrakul. Oh, that's funny. We bounced the big one. They're not going to recover through this. There's just no way. Send the hanger back. I love that. I love that. Send the hanger back. That's Schwarzenegger. That's Schwarzenegger worthy. No, they're not going to live though because we just machine gun down all of their Thopters next turn with food. Emery would let us take infinite turns. Yeah, I still don't think Emery's worth playing in this deck. Can you? Yeah. Should you? Probably not. Trigger. Do as you will, opponent. Do as you will. Unless it's capsize. Okay. Now what? Now what, Mr. Fancy Pants? No, please. Stack your triggers. Grixis Gyoza! Oh my god, why? Stop! Stop! Just concede. You don't have to concede. I just... Okay. I'm gonna shoot it. I'm shooting them all. They're all dead. Let one live. Do it. They're running out my clock. Oh, yeah. All right, hold on. We need to get the maximum amount of damage. It's just a flesh wound. It's just a flesh wound, Carrion Lich. I ain't no problem here. Just a flesh wound. Got him. Alright, I'll be right back. Yeah. Hey, Jeff. Alright, it's a keep. Not the best keep, but it's a keep. It's Voldaren Epicure combo somehow. Yeah, both in hard, wink, and soft ways. So you need discard outlets in order to be able to both play Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar and to Goryo's Vengeance. Additionally, the blood token is an artifact, which adds to your Urza synergy. It blocks Ragavan. It pings your opponent. It attacks them for 1 when they go down to 5-ish post Goryo's Vengeance. It's the Red Thraben Inspector. It's just like, just some nice grease in your discard related. Hey, bro, Matt. I guess you saw my message. In your discard oriented artifact synergy deck. What? That's awesome, bro. Matt. Or otherwise. I guess if you're a non-Matt, bro, also. Reanimator. Well, we can beat an Archon. It's not going to be pleasant, but we can do it. Unless I top deck Ovalchase. Yeah. You're Ryan, bro? Alright, Ryan. What do you want me to say, Mord? Is that not an accurate description of what that's going to be? No, there's nothing like that, Ozeron. Bromat, last match we achievement unlocked hardcasting Emrakul, and the last league I played with one of these decks, I achievement unlocked activate Urza spin into Emrakul. So, if you want to do fun, hilarious, awesome stuff, this deck is got you. Please do not solitude my Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar. No, seriously, don't do it. I'll be kind of pissed. No, that's fine-ish. Yeah, I've been playing it more. It seems super powerful. Got 13 power on turn 1? What the fuck? How? What? They took the Shadowspear of all things. Wild. Oh, you're playing some kind of Hollow One deck. All right. Yeah. No. I just when you said like Asthma Reanimator or something like that, I was expecting like a food deck. Yeah. That's awesome. So playing the Saga means I will not be able to Urza next turn, but it's almost definitely worth it. If they Archon, I'm basically going to no cards in hand anyway, so let's just like go to no cards in hand if they Archon. Like, if they have Solitude into Archon here, it's really gonna suck, but like, there's only so much we can do. So if I leave 3 cards in my hand, in order to kill the Archon, I need to make 2 food anyway. So, all right, this is fine. This is not a sign of strength from an opponent. God, I hate Reanimator. The deck, if you like Reanimator, that's fine. I cannot stand it. Look at my poor opponent. Like, look at this game that they've played. It's so good. I know. I hate it because it sucks to play Spike You. Like whenever I play Reanimator, it just feels like garbage. Like it's so. It's like I enjoy the food decks, but generally speaking, they're bad. Because of the type of synergy they're trying to lean into, which Modern doesn't allow for. And Reanimator is that like cranked to 11, it feels like. All right. I mean, we'll just lose the Asmora here. Nothing I can do about it. Voldaren Epicure still keeps our construct safe from the Archon trigger. Yeah. Actually, it's funny you say that, Spike. You. The first time I played Reanimator, we 5-0'd right out. But I was drawing like absolute fire. You can go find it on my YouTube. It was like Esper Reanimator. It was Spider Space's version, and just the whole league. It was like, well, we're probably dead if we don't top deck Persist, and we top deck Persist. It was like, okay, I guess. But you should not expect that to happen when you play the deck. What is this? X spell? Wandering Mind. Deal. So they don't find exactly Persist. We can brutalize them here. Prismatic Ending. Oh, that's pretty good. Caved and bought a foil playset of foil Saheeli's. Neat. So now they can remove one of my cookbooks, most likely. Oh. They're going to get unmarked? Aren't they dead? Are they dead? You're dead. They're dead. They're just dead. That's funny. Oh no, my Shadowspear's in the graveyard. But I can get Aether Spellbomb. Yeah, they're dead. Mord, I found lethal. I'm confused and aroused. They did not know about Daredevil. That's true. That's true. We shouldn't really blame them for it. Oh, we also get to play Urza? Gross. I guess I shouldn't play the Urza. I shouldn't play the Urza, right? I know what the card in their hand is. Yeah. Okay. Smash! And now, Spellbomb, Lantern. Needle. Do I want to be on the reanimation plan against Reanimator? With their... Against the Grief deck? Probably not. Aether Spellbomb's usually actually not very good here, right? What type of Gyoza? I don't know. I don't think I like Gyoza. Yeah, it can. It's also a good out for Sarah's Emissary. Why is there one Urza in the sideboard? I just felt like I didn't want 4 in the main deck, but when you pull out the Emrakuls and the Goryo's Vengeance, you want the extra one. That's my feeling. You can build it how you want. I am not 100% locked into any part of this deck. The other reason to sideboard the way we did, by the way, is they're almost definitely playing Stony Silence in their sideboard. So having the maximum number of Urzas in your deck is a good idea, and not playing the reanimation spell, which you can only use realistically. Sorry about that, LC Knight Rider. Is that what a pot sticker is? I only know pot stickers from an obscure reference from a cartoon show I really love called Clone High. There's a joke where there's a policeman. He's like, what is he? He's raiding a high school party that's like that they suspect as people underage drinking, and he's like, this kid's not sober, is he? And none of you are 21, are you? And these pot stickers aren't made with real crab, are they? And then you see him take a tiny bite of one, and it zooms in on him. He goes, "I stand corrected." It's great. Fantastic show. Yeah, Kaya knows. Clone High is so fucking good. It's ridiculous. JFK is a great character. The voice cast is just A++++. I mean, it is absolute insanity. It's so freaking good. That episode, Kaya, the guest star there was Jack freaking Black. They had Marilyn Manson guest star in their first season. Well, they only had one season. Also, the show's coming back. I don't know if you were aware, Kaya. They are doing a season 2. I'm worried, but hopeful. Okay. They do bounce the Saga. Jack Black guest stars in everything. Yeah. Alright, I just need to hit more lands here. Yikes. Teferi is another card I really wasn't expecting from them, which obviously I should have, but I don't know. It's just like one of those cards that like flies under my radar. This is another reason for us not to keep the Goryo's plan in post board, because it doesn't work against with Teferi in play. Yep. Called it. Alright. I would really like to draw land here. Okay. Scoop? Yeah, we're in the scoop phase. Just too much. Yeah. That was too brutal in the early game. I just had 0 Thoughtseize, 0 Metallic Rebuke through that early game. I'm not going to be mad about how that went. Cannot deal damage to planeswalkers. Okay. Let's all go swimming in my pool. And by pool, I mean bathtub. And by swimming, I mean sex. God, JFK. Just standout character. I can't keep this. Nothing bad ever happens to the Kennedys. Oh my god. So many. What the fuck is this? Why am I mulling to 4? God damn it. What the fuck? What? It's not even. I'm livid. I'm absolutely livid about this bullshit. It's so fucking stupid. I can't believe that just happened. You know what? I'm not willing to put up with that. Let's just go next match. Jesus Christ. That I'm not. That's fine. There's nothing on the line here. We're not in a, I don't know, particularly good shot to get the 5-0, so 21 land deck, and just that happened. Yeah. Well, they kept their 7-2. I'm just like, nah, I'm not gonna put myself through that. It's not worth it. Yeah, it was basically the same hand 3 times in a row. It was just stupid. Ooh. Dodged. It happens, Hong. If you refresh your stream, sometimes it'll fix it up. Oh, it's Yogg. Yeah. Good. Sorry, that one. Can I just shoot this down now? Yeah, because if they get Yogmoth into play, it's actually really bad for us. Yogmoth has protection from humans, and for those who haven't noticed, Asmoranomardicadaistinaculdacar is a human. Also, even if you could target Yogmoth, it wouldn't deal damage to itself. So a human wizard? I mean, sure, but yikes. Don't Yogmoth me. I only have 2 mana. You're not doing anything here. Yeah. Too rich for your blood? Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. It's not very expensive, is it? No, it's not very expensive. Expensive? Ah! Supposed to grab the Steam vents. It's okay. Oh, that's all good. Please don't just combo kill me, opponent. I will be upsetty. Big old pile of upsetty. You're a jerk. Greased. Yeah, I. Oh, it's the one from the recent challenge. Endurance, sure. That's cute. I mean, I'll get to kill the Grist on the crackback, right? Most likely. Maybe they'll plus? They won't plus. There's no way they plus. They definitely minus. Oh. Why would you do that? Like, just play the Nick Noble first. Yeah. We can kill the Grist on the crackback. Just gonna have to pitch my hand again. That's actually okay. I can pick up the Urza too. So we'll see how this all goes. So pitch, pick up Urza, kill the Endurance, crack in. I can pick up Urza and Emrakul with the Blood Fountain. Neat. Yeah. I saw the line. Do I want a Blood Fountain in my deck? The answer is no. I want it in my hand. I want it in the graveyard. So go pitch, activate. This play is actually super sweet, right? And I do want both these in my hand. Attack, and never look back. Anyone name that movie? I very much doubt it. Something about a pin was involved too. Oh my god. Brutal. Wait, they're not going to get Yogmoth here, are they? I guess they could. It does stop my Asmo from attacking, but otherwise is not very dangerous. Is it weird? I almost want Thoughtcast over Urza. Just try to draw further in your deck and try to hit the Goryos and Emrakul sooner, hitting those monitors, but I'm not sure how good it would be. Just have seen a bit where we miss a few land drops early. Any thoughts, or my idea is just terrible? It's not that your idea is terrible at all, Mr. Fringe. It's just like... You're being very conservative with a deck that is like... Well, first of all, one of the reasons Urza's in here is to up the number of legendary creatures that you can Vengeance for. Because Vengeancing for Urza in this deck is 100% a... You are such a dick, opponent. A play that will execute. So it's like Urza's not... I don't know. Like, it's not that your idea is bad. I just think you're pointing the deck in the wrong direction, where it's already like doing a thing really, really, really pretty spectacularly well in a good balance, and I feel like your idea is going to put it off balance. Like, I don't want to play a deck that's just playing Goryo's Vengeance and Emrakul only as the only ways to do anything neat. Having Urza in the main deck is like pretty good for a lot of matchups. All right, we definitely keep the combo in here. Spellbomb's not great. It's fine. Most of our graveyard hate's not good either, but Pithing Needle sure is. Maybe it's just Pithing Needle in. I feel like I want some of this removal, but not a lot of it. Thoughts on this counterspell? I hate it. I hate everything about it. I kind of like the art style. Like, the colors are nice here. But the rest of it, no. It's not for me. If only there were a way to counter your inevitable white. That is a very good flavor text. I don't know. I'm such an old frame person. I feel like I'd just be like, well, it's no old frame. I do think I want Thoughtseize in the early game, but it's a bad top deck, and this. I think just bringing the Pithing Needle for the Aether Spellbomb, I'm pretty happy. Color issues again. 3 more Masks foils. I don't like either of those proposals. Mordkeep? No. There we go. Picked up an old frame foil Ponder for Legacy. Now I need 3 more. It's fucking gorgeous. Yeah, I've seen those, and I think I agree with you. They are stunning. Absolutely A++. Just a 115 drop away from a guitar. Yeah, well, I'm set up. I'm set up to turn to it. Thoughts on the Japanese alternate art? Oh, I love all the Japanese art ones. I love all the Japanese art things. Love them. Love them all. They're great. A++. What am I discarding here? Blood Fountain? I mean, Try Boomer, some people like the hand. I think the hand is disgusting. I think that piece of art is terrible. But some people like the hand. Okay. Yeah, the Japanese sheet in the on the average is just insanely gorgeous. I agree. Like it really it really looks like the English ones are just overall just awful compared and just the frame for the Mystic Archive compared to the frame for the the borderless frame for the Japanese one is just like I just like the Japanese one better. I only own 1 Mystic Archive card in paper, and it's non-foil ephemerates because all my ephemerates are foil old frame because you can only get them in foil, and it drives me crazy. But I was like, I want them, and they were cheap. Don't you do fucking Jesus? Yeah, the ephemerate's not great. Perfect draw. No, not really. Well, kind of. Yeah, the retrofoil ephemerate is mean. I should just play this Thought Monitor this turn, right? But if we draw the Emrakul, it's so good right now. But if they blow up my needle... in the words of Tina Belcher, I'm probably supposed to do it. I don't like it, but I'm gonna do it. Like the English faithless looting, enough said. I mean, you're allowed to like that. I don't like it, but you're allowed to like it. You bought the looting and paper to tilt people? That's funny. Like, for reference, if any, like I think this Yogmoth art is nowhere near what I would want it to be. Is it a good piece of art? Yeah, it's good. It's got a lot of details. It's very photorealistic. Well, I wasn't expecting that. All right, top deck of blue source. It'll be fine. Yep, never in a million years was expecting that one. Guess I should have brought in the Metallic Rebukes, huh? I mean, while I agree that's a semi-accurate rendition of like what I think the piece of art looks like, Dry Boomer, it's just not. That's just not worth saying. Like, people are allowed to like styles of art, and that is very stylish. It's not my kind of style. It's not a style I appreciate, but it's stylish. The fuck? Oh my god! All right, Jesus. It's harsh, but it's like when I look at it, I see when I read that description and I look at that piece of art, I see exactly what Dry Boomer is talking about. There's no part of what he said there that I don't see exactly what he said in that piece of art. But it's like it's intentional, like it's trying to look a certain way. I don't know the right way to have an opinion on it, but yeah. It's like, I don't like this piece of art. I don't like this piece of art. And why don't I like either of these pieces of art or the Yogmoth art? Because they're too photorealistic. I like with Urza at least that I see that like there's parts of it that kind of look like a painting, right? Even Emrakul, yeah, actually Emrakul is stunning. I hate the overly photorealistic art that's in Magic so much nowadays. Like, this is nice. Like, look at the Quicksilver Sea. Like the clouds look like beautiful, smoky brushstrokes, and even the Thought Monitor itself doesn't look like a picture. Yeah, like for me, Carrion Lich, it's from like Urza's up until Onslaught. Like, the art is just like almost entirely A+. There's some standout mediocre ones, but by and large, I think it's just fantastic from that whole era. But that's me. I clearly that is not where they're at in terms of how they do their art right now. So did they do Harmonize? I don't even remember what it looks like. Yeah. You know what the thing is? That she doesn't look as weirdly like photorealistic versus like the person here looks like way too like real here, but very flat everywhere else. It's weird. It's not the same art style. This one is considerably more flat. It's considerably less realistic in and around her face and like chest, arms even. Like, I wouldn't say that they're the same. Even if they're the same artist, I wouldn't say these are the same. This is a lot more abstract in total. Whereas, like, yeah, it is, but it also, like, this is what I find so jarring. Just, like, the overly realistic face. The card frame. Yeah, maybe. It's definitely very different without the card frame. No, I've seen it. I don't know if I entirely agree that it's like... Yeah, the part that is crazy is painted. Yeah, it's not for me. Is this hand for me, though? It's pretty sketch. I'll keep it. Yeah, I completely agree with that one, Thunderwonk. There's a ton of art that just looks like, to me, it looks like it's from like a 90s CGI cutscene. Which is not a compliment. Borderless Triumphs were super nice. The comic book art? Yeah, they're pretty cool. Remember when logos were the 3D font in the 90s? I don't know what that means, so no. Green. Strangleroot? Sure. Alright, we're drawn pretty hot here. Okay, no Magus, most likely. God, what horror is this? Fuck! God, seriously? I wasn't gonna say it because I was like, they can't be playing Crime and Punishment and Culling Ritual in their sideboard. No, they absolutely can. Of course they can. God fucking damn it. Why can't they? Why would you? That's so much. That's so much. Why? There's so much overlap. What is that? What? Why? It's so much. It's so excessive. Unless it's not, apparently. Like, I just don't get it. Like, you're so yelly? Okay. Thank you. Good helpful commentary, as always, Jen and I. Of course I'm yelling, I'm upset. Like, we got beat out by mulling to 4 against Reanimator, and now this. Like, Jesus Christ. If they Eldritch into Yogmoth right now, it's fucking over. I do not fucking believe it. Good God. What the fuck was that? Game 2 is fine. They can have that one, but like, Jesus Christ, what the hell was that? Holy shit. Is that normal? I guess that's probably in that winning list. Two Crime and Punishment, at least one Culling Ritual. I mean, then they were just very lucky, which is, you know, it happens. But like, what the hell? Oh my God. That is really tilting. I don't think it was. I think it's just luck. I think it was just bad luck on my side. They also had Force of Vigors, which we never saw. 2 Crime and Punishment, and there's 0 Culling Ritual in the one that won the challenge just now. 0. Unless there's one main deck. No, there's not. Mort, are you gonna stream tonight? Just because we're getting closer to the end of this stream. All right, I'm gonna keep this. You're like 12 discard outlets. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ! What a league. I mean, I'm not gonna even feel bad when we end up like going 3-2 or whatever, but that was just really, really savage. Okay. All right, let's go! Let's go! Oh, it's more Yogmoth. Please play another card. Oh. I haven't, and $25 Pogo Shark. Just do it. Am I supposed to do it? Yeah, probably. So wait, what happened, Mord? Like, I see what happened, but like, how did that happen in a way? What? Wait, the weird ruling at round 5. Oh, okay, you're stressed out for something different. I was confused on why you were stressed out about that ruling. Like, I feel like that wouldn't happen around you. I mean, it obviously, depending on how much time there was between the judge being called and that whole play happening that you're talking about at the NRG, like, that is the correct ruling. You just leave it as is. It's not weird, Mord. That's totally normal. It was less than that turn? Okay, that's not normal. I don't think that's how that should have happened. Yeah. Okay, I don't think that should have happened. They should have been able to back that up. Well, there was a fetch in there. I don't know. That's a hard one, dude. It feels really bad, but maybe that is the way it should be. Well, there's almost definitely a fetch, right, Jen and I? So, like, a fetch is a random element after... Yeah. Oh, and they resolved the whole... Oh, I thought you said it was during the endurance. Yeah, that's... No, you can't back up the endurance shuffle. There's no freaking way. Okay, this player probably won't bring in the infinite amount of hate, although my sideboarding is probably not too different here. Frank Booth, thanks for the follow. Although maybe let's just do both. And the Nihil Spellbomb out. It does shuffle. It shuffles onto the bottom. I mean, in theory, you could determine what cards... Yeah, you could determine what cards were supposed to be in the stack. Well, you can rebuild a graveyard in a situation like that. That is the legal thing to do in a game of Magic the Gathering, like for the judge. Reconstructing stuff is something that happens. It's not fun, but no, I mean, I agree with you, LC Knight Rider, but yeah, Omnath was played, Fetch was played, Fetch resolved, Endurance on the stack, realize... No, not Endurance on the stack. Apparently the Endurance trigger resolved, so, like, I don't know. It's a lot. Oh. Well, I guess we do this again, and if they don't have Thoughtseize, we get them. Yay, free wins. Opponent mults to 6. Oh no, we don't have the turn 2, but that's fine. I don't really want it anyway. Say it's too far. Yeah, it is almost definitely too far to backtrack. Between the random draw and the shuffle and the endurance, it's just like maybe you could. No, the endurance was cast legally. Yikes. So they have Yogmoth in their hand. That's what they're telling me. Okay, but that means we can beat it. No, we top deck the Metallic Rebuke. We're fine, even if they have Yogg. It was a good draw. Oh, he needs blood? We have it, Mord. We don't need blood. Boop. Blood for the blood god. I think we just won a round in like 2 minutes. Oh, beautiful. Thank you, opponent. A+. Love that. Love that for you. Dry boomer. You get this place. This place is all you kooky kid. You get on home now. You get on home now. That's funny. I mean, I just love what the old frame stuff looks like in general, so all right. Last thing on burn? Okay. Okay. Another example? Was Zach watching Zach? I don't know what that means. It's not me. I opened up Cup Gaming's stream just to say like good game. Sorry about sacking you so hard. They've got 66 followers, so we might be rating them tonight. He's been around for a long time, so I kind of feel like I want to get some support out. So if they have Eidolon here, we end up taking the exact same amount of damage if I had put in the Blood Fountain on 1 versus putting the Blood Fountain on 2. They don't have an Eidolon. That's really good news. Saga on 2, Construct on 3, but I don't want to take any more damage than I have to, so let's do it this way. If he says nice head, it means you got a bad head. Please play idle on this turn. Any creatures. Poor opponent? No, no, no. No, no. Don't you dare. Don't you dare, Mr. Fringe. This is burn. We're gonna die after I vengeance them. I'm like 80% sure. They didn't play a land. Like, this is so bad for me. Like, I am ready to lose. Yes, I know. Well, it's game 1. They won't have Deflecting Palm. Actually, I swear I saw someone do that recently. Have game 1 Deflecting Palms. But, like, we're going really low here. All they need is 1 land to finish this game fairly quickly. Maybe the first thing we get is a cookbook. Yeah, it probably is, actually. Helix? Or Boris Charm? Skullcrack, sure. Yeah, I think Shadowspear will be better. It's just like, how conservative do I want to be? It depends on if they hit the land immediately or not, Ozeron. If they immediately have the land, it's like possible that I could have to grab the cookbook. If they don't, yeah, they don't have the land. Okay, so we just get the Shadowspear here. It's over. Okay, we can't get the Shadowspear. Somehow, I think we'll be okay. Now I get to get what I wanted anyway. Oh, I should have grabbed the Springleaf Drum. I don't know. This. Okay. ¿Por qué no los dos? ¿Por qué no los dos? Told my opponent respect. Yo, respect. A Custer. Vaulting themselves. I mean, I don't fault them for that play. I liked it. Yeah, we definitely keep the combo here. Well, thanks, Nightrock. I really like this deck too. There's a like mostly original idea. It was based on an idea poured in Thoughtseize. Thanks, Trey. You've given enough money here. You get to have all the bad takes you want. So I would prefer to play maybe Wishclaw Talisman Inverted Forest, but it's not wrong to want something like that. No, but I don't want to do that right now. But if you wanted to play Profane Tutor or will I keep this? Yes, yes. Which for some people is happiness. Sound like synonyms, exactly. Yeah, it's not good enough. Yikes. Actually, this is fine. That's crazy. What a terrible hand that's totally fine. Land? Any landers on top? God, I fucking love Goblin Guide sometimes. So who thinks they actually brought in Rest in Peace? Anyone? I'm not sure. I just don't. They definitely brought in Shattering Spree, which would be problematic here. Or whatever. Smash Smithereens, that's the card. Smash. But, not sure on the Rest in Peace. Vengeance on top? Man, I wish I could shuffle. Oh no, we will get to Vengeance or Urza. Nice. Maybe during combat next turn? Monka, Double Skewer. Yikes. No, we should just play the Asmo this turn to blow up the Goblin Guide, right? Yeah. Rift Bolt, sure. Oh. Alright. There we go. What if, and I'm just spitballing here, what if we just win? Kaya. Uh-huh. Alright. It's just that easy, freak. It's just that easy. Put him to 1. They didn't have a land this turn, and there's a Rift Bolt in exile, so we could die here. But a haste creature won't do it. They didn't. Well, we'll see. Maybe they sandbagged the land? Oh! Oh, right. Most of their lands, they can't do it. Food Line was safer. Yeah, but that one was way better. So the only ones we lost were horrifyingly unlucky against Yogmoth and what was the first one we lost? GG Yerkster. We were incredibly lucky that entire league. We got a lot of very early Goryo's Vengeance that we didn't deserve. It was Tejeff. Oh, this was the one where in game 3 I had to mull to 4 and I was just off it. What were they on? We didn't even see, right? I just mulliganed to 4 and then scooped. It was a good match otherwise, I think. Right. No, I mean, obviously we didn't lose to Yogg. We lost to Cyber. Yeah, I think this deck is just about the best version I've had of it. So, oh, it's Reanimator. That's right. Yeah, we had a good game, but then... Blue Moon, we went 4-1, Jacob, and the only loss was to humans on an absolute nut draw. So, it was really, really interesting. The deck was great. We had a lot of interesting plays throughout the whole league. It was awesome. It'll go on YouTube. No, I mean, we were super, super close.